Hey everyone and welcome. I'd like to take a second to welcome you guys to MATH-140-NC this summer. My name is Nick Shea. I'm your instructor. I'll be making some videos and stuff this semester. I did not make all the videos in the course. Those were done by Sandy Segrist, the department chair. But I'll be sending you stuff throughout the semester. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to go through and kind of orient yourself a little bit to the course. So where we're going to start today is going to the COTC main website. You can access that by going to my.cotc.edu. And when we go there, it's going to ask us to log in. We go ahead and we sign in. Hopefully you're familiar with this page. If this is the first course you've ever taken, it's really important that you kind of familiarize yourself. You're going to have your email here. You're going to have a bunch of stuff. But where we're going to go is to get to most of the stuff for our course, you're going to want to go to our Moodle site. So if you take a look right here, it says 15 Summer College Algebra MATH-140-NC. It looks like I think a lot of you have been here already to visit and fill out that first discussion forum. But as you can see, your course page might look a little different. So let me go ahead and switch to the student view. So right here, it will show up. So what you guys see right now should just be a getting started in a week 1 folder. And first place I want to go is syllabus. It is incredibly important in an online class that you pay close attention to the syllabus. There's 2 versions of the syllabus, but we want to take a look at the MATH-140-NC class syllabus. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. It's a really good idea for you to go ahead and print this out, and I'm going to show you a couple things about this that are going to be really helpful to you. So I am teaching face-to-face as well this semester on the Pataskala campus, and if you take a look, I do have office hours on the Pataskala campus in the Pataskala Annex room PC2G. So just because this is an online course doesn't mean you can't get help. In fact, I think it's really, really important. A lot of my students that succeed in these online classes either go to the math lab regularly or come see me in these office hours, and that's time for you to come get some help. So do take advantage of those. My office is located in Newark, Hopewell Hall rooms 165, but as I said earlier, I'm not going to be frequenting that regularly. You get electronic access via MathXL for the textbook, so you don't actually have to buy a physical textbook. If you would like to do that, let me know. I can help you out with that. But most of the stuff is located online. One thing that's incredibly important is you need a graphing calculator for this course. I sent you an email earlier that talked about that. So if you go through, this is kind of just the standard policies. You see that you need a MathXL access code. I'm going to walk through how to register for MathXL. If you're repeating this course, as long as you had a 12-month code, you should be able to get back in. If you bought a 6-month code, you're going to need to purchase a new one. Homework and online quizzes are all located on MathXL. Again, I encourage you to read through this. I'll kind of cover that when I get to the MathXL stuff. You're allowed to work on homework up to 1 week after the due date, but you're going to receive a 20% penalty. So even if you get all of the questions right on a homework, you'll only receive 80% of the credit because it's late, but you can continue to work and improve scores. Online quizzes, you can take them twice. You cannot work on them past the due date. So we'll go over that a little bit more. There are 2 online tests that are 70 points, and then make sure you read this about making sure your browser and emails are closed. Remember, this is really important. You're going to be taking an exam in person at one of our branch campuses either June 22nd or June 23rd. I'm letting you know that now because you got about a month to make sure that you make arrangements so that you can attend. If there's absolutely no way you can make it work during those 2 days, we can schedule to have you take it during that week at the testing center, but you're going to need to come to take a face-to-face exam. The reason we do that is because we need to make sure that you're not having somebody else do your homework for you. So we do have our midterm and our final face-to-face. So again, the final exam is going to be August 3rd through the 6th, unless you're a graduating student. If this is the last course you have to take to graduate, let me know. You're allowed to use a formula sheet for this course. I'll go over that a little bit more. Discussion posts and office visits, we'll go through that in the Moodle site, but each week they're not worth a ton of points, but they do add up by the end. There's just short checkpoint office visits for me to be able to tell if you kind of understand what we're doing each week. There's a course formula sheet that you're allowed to use for midterms and tests. The only extra credit is this getting started in the first week. It's worth 5 points. For week 1, completion is the introduce yourself discussion. For week 2, you have to work on the first week's homework. For week 3, you have to work on the second week's homework. Remember, to receive financial aid, you need to be working in this class and verify that you are actually attending. How you attend in an online class is you get on MathXL and you start working on that. I'll be sending you emails each week. I tend to sit down and look at problems that people miss, so check your email regularly, please. Course gradebook is located on Moodle. This is just something small. If you have a name that is different, say you've just gotten married or separated and you're using a different last name, please register with MathXL according to the one that's on Moodle. So even if it is an older a name that is not up to date, just so I know to update the MathXL grade, just please use the name that shows up on Moodle. Here's the breakdown for the grade. So as you can see, your midterm and your final are worth a lot of your grade, okay? Your quizzes are 10%. The discussion posts are 4.3% of the grade. I know that's not a ton, but I can't tell you how many times that these discussion posts, somebody not doing them, are the difference between passing and failing this course. There's 11 homework assignments worth 10 points as well. Here's the grade scale. We do not round. So to get a C in this course, you absolutely need to receive 504 points. If you're going on vacation or something like that, you need to try to make sure you have, you plan to work ahead instead of catching up when you get back. A lot of people, if you have internet access, you should be good to work on this. This is what I consider to be one of the most important parts of the online syllabus, is this checklist. People who use this regularly and keep up to date with this do a really good job. This lets you know when everything's due each week. We've got the dates posted, each sections that we're covering. This is only a 12-week course in the summer, so you got to make sure we're going to be moving quickly. And then here's kind of the breakdowns of section 1.1 and which problems in the homework they are. So maybe if you watch the videos on 1.4 and 1.5, you know you can do these sections. So, and then right here, this is really important. This is that how to register and enroll in MathXL. So I'm going to go over the syllabus real quick, and then we'll come back to MathXL, and I'll show you how to register. So when we go back to our Moodle course site, let's go back, and you can see that in this first week's, there's videos and then there's notes. The notes are filled out. If you would like blank copies of the notes, they are located a little bit further down. Make sure you're filling out these weekly discussion posts. So in the Getting Started folder, there's an Introduce Yourself. Here's those blank notes right there. So the ones located here, if you take a look at these notes, these ones are filled out. But if you would like to go along with the video and fill them out as you go, the blank notes are located up here. Make sure you fill out this Introduce Yourself. It's the only extra credit in this course. And then the first week's discussion post is right here, and it's just talking about good study tips for week 1, and then it has a link to take you to MathXL. So make sure you're visiting and watching these notes. I can't tell you how many people just don't even watch the videos and then tell me they're having a lot of trouble on the homework. These videos are to help you out. So let's go to MathXL, and I can go ahead and show you how to get registered. If this is your first time, either way, just go ahead and click here, and you say, OK, register now. This window will pop up, and it'll say either yes, I have an access code, or no, I need to buy one. If you bought a code from the bookstore to access MathXL, you can click yes. It's a little bit cheaper if you buy it straight from the website, so you're welcome to do that. I'm going to go ahead and click yes, I have an access code. Go ahead, follow the instructions, click I accept. You're going to fill out this information on access code. If you have a Pearson account already, you can log in using that. But if not, just go through and enter this access code in, and then it's going to ask you for the course ID. When it asks you for the course ID, go back to that syllabus. The course ID is located right here. You just enter that in, and it'll go ahead and register you for the course. So when you do get access to the homework site, it'll take you to a site. This is our main homepage for your homework. Again, to get the videos and stuff, I'd be going to Moodle, but this is where you're going to be doing your homework assignments. Just go ahead and click on homework and tests, and you can see that we got the due dates right here, and then you've got your first week's homework and the quiz. What I recommend doing is working through the homework during the week. So you go ahead and click right here. You can attempt each problem 4 times. This is really, really important. So one thing you can do is, if I can get this to load, it says use the intercepts to graph this equation. There's some helps over here, so this help me solve this or view an example will help you out with the problem. If you're hitting that button a lot, it's really letting you know that you don't really understand what you're doing, and that's not really going to help you when it comes time to take the quiz or test, because you can't use those buttons. Right here, if you hit Ask My Instructor a Question, this is a really great way. It sends me a link to your problem so I can see exactly what you're having trouble with, and I can make a video for you or get you some extra resources. But one thing you can do is, I'm just going to get this problem wrong a couple times so I can just show you. So let's say I missed this problem a couple times. Final check. It'll show you the correct answer, and then if you take a look down here, you can click similar exercise, and it's going to bring up a different problem for you to try it again. So just because you miss a problem once doesn't mean it's wrong the whole time. You can actually try it a couple times. So let's go back to that homework site. I'm going to click back so we can get back, and as you can see, when you click homework and tests, this is where your quiz is. You can attempt each quiz twice, but if your browser locks up and you lose an attempt, you only get one more attempt to take it. So make sure you have a secure internet connection when you take these quizzes. You're going to get 30 minutes left. You're going to get 30 minutes to complete it. You can see it has the number of questions up here. You can take it twice. It won't be the same questions each time. So when you're ready, you click Ready to Start, and you can work through that. I'm going to send you another email that has kind of some text about study skills and stuff, but hopefully this will help you get started for week 1. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I wanted to stress that just because this is an online class, I take this, I want to do everything to give you a personal connection and do everything I can to help you succeed in this course. So you'll be hearing from me a lot at the beginning of each week, but I hope you guys have a great start to the semester and a great summer, and I really look forward to working with you.